Hey Jim, what's going on? Thought I'd turn the camera on for a few clipper blades this afternoon. Had a ton of knives today, several pairs of shears, even did some yard tools, even though I hate them. So this was a mail order. Somebody who found me here on YouTube in Springfield, Missouri, sent these to me. 8 blades, all of them in really nice shape. I can tell he's not a professional dog groomer. It was a guy. But I'm going to sharpen them up tonight, get them done, and get them back in the mail to him tomorrow. So, all right, we're ready to sharpen, but I got to put my respirator on, so I got to find it. I saw that you had a scissor video, but I haven't got to look at it yet. I usually watch my videos in the mornings. All right, so I can't talk now. I'm going to have the respirator on. And I'm going to move the camera. Y'all hang tough. Oh, shit. How's that? Is it back? I hit the mute button. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Holy shit, it's hot in here. Sorry, I couldn't see what everybody was saying there. Ben, thank you very much for the nice welcome. Yes, this is how it's done. Yes, M.E. These are dog clipper blades, and Ben answered it for you. That's correct. It is not a flat plate. Michael, thanks for watching. I'm using 180 grit. I used to use the 220, but I think they cut better for dog groomers with the 180. And it's faster too. I think I get a more consistent grind. So these are more than half of these are ceramic. So I've got to do the ceramic blades. So I'm going to move a few things around right here. We're going to put that right there for now. I got to clean my plate. Sorry, I can't see the screen while I'm working. It is very warm down here in Texas. Summer has hit Texas. Sorry folks, I can't see the screen when I'm working if there's questions. Emmy, if they are A5 blades like this, detachable ones, there's a number difference, but there's really no difference in the blades. Just different lengths for cutting different types of hair. I didn't sharpen that one, did I? Pay attention here to what I'm doing. we got them sharpened. All right, any questions out there? See. Oh, Ben, you're greatest, man. Ben's going to answer the questions for me. You're all right, Ben. Let's see what I'm missing here. Jim, I think it's probably about 86, 87 in my garage right now, maybe 90 outside. I don't know. Robert, how often do you have to have the plate redone? About every 1,000 blades or so, 1,200. All right, we're going to reassemble. My wonderful little clipper cradle. It sure makes it easier to assemble these blades. Way off on that one. Sometimes the clipper cradle gets it right, and sometimes it doesn't even get it close. That looks good. Gotta check the spring tension. Perfect. Perfect there. All right, what else we got going on? Yes, Robert, I'm going to test them here in a little bit. And you'll get to see how I test them. All right, these are both metal, so I got to demagnetize these pieces. This was a mail order sharpening from somebody in Springfield, Missouri. Found me from a YouTube video. And mailed them to me. I appreciate everybody supporting our little business. Oh, that's tight. It's a little tight. So I'm going to take some pressure off of it. Just a hair. Perfect. All right, what am I missing? Oh, sorry. 308 people watching. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. I'll put my sign out. That's who we are. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears. Clipper blades. These are clipper blades for somebody who's going to do that. He's not a professional dog groomer. They clipper their own dogs. I have never sharpened an alpaca shear. I've done the sheep blades, and I've done cattle blades. I don't know if those are the same ones for alpacas or not. I just did a bunch of large animal blades a week or so ago for somebody who raises Standard Retrievus cattle. I'm in an urban or suburban area, so I don't get a whole lot of large animals blades, unless it's from kids from 4-H or FFA from the high school or something like that. I mean, we have a lot of cows around the area, but I don't think many people are clipping these cows. They're not show cows around here. Good. Test the spring tension. Looks good. This customer takes really good care of their blades. They're very clean. The Clipper Cradle does a really good job. It really helps me with my hands. I have arthritic hands really bad, so I really like it. So initial assembly of the blade, but it's still sometimes I have to do some adjustments for the alignment. That one's good. Mohammed, thank you for watching from Pakistan. So we're sharpening clipper blades for grooming dogs. We've already sharpened the blade and the comb, and now we're reassembling them. And then after we reassemble, we'll test them. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel. I hope you hit that thumbs up button. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We're pushing towards 10,000 subscribers, which will be nice. We get a little money from the channel. It helps us buy abrasives and oils and things like that. further. That lined up really well. Oh, shoot. That was good. Been out here all day. I'm tired. It's been hot. This is the last bit I'm going to do tonight. I'll have a few more clipper blades for a local barber and her shears, but I'm going to do those in the morning. She's not going to pick them up until Wednesday. She's off tomorrow. She said she wouldn't be back down this way. Having problems lining this one up. I'm getting tired. My hands are hurting. I'm still off. That's good if it'll hold. Alright, we've got 2 more blades to do, then we're going to start testing. I think I'm too far forward on the blade. That setback has got to be just right. Sorry I can't see the screen while I'm doing this. Alright, feels good. Oh, way too tight. Just relieve a little tension on the spring. Oh yeah. Maybe too loose now. I'm going to test it, so we'll wait till we test it. What else is going on over here? I had one issue with that one blade, but hopefully it'll be fine. It was too tight, then it was too loose. It happens. It's not an exact science here. Oh, that's good. A little low on the tension. I'm going to give that a little tension. Just a hair. Looks good. got a special little screwdriver that I use so I don't have to take it back apart. It's still low, but I'm going to see if it cuts good. That compressor. It's noisy in the shop. All right. Feels good. Oh yeah, easy. So two of them I'm kind of worried about. Make sure I put my tracker on. All right, we're going to move the camera again. How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, I do that a lot. Actually, I adjusted a couple of them. I always test the spring tension at disassembly and add a little pressure, especially if they're low, because it's easier to take pressure off the spring than put pressure on the spring once it's assembled. I do have a little clamp though that I built where I can do a nice even job of it. I don't know what happened to it right here. I'll put the whole blade in that sometimes. I could tell these have never been sharpened before. Some other sharpener didn't get them all bent out of shape. That's a little noisy. So we're going to put a little tension on that one. Can y'all see what I'm doing here? Yeah. Much quieter. Oh. Feels good. Look at that. Beautiful. Looks like new. I let it run a little bit longer. Make sure the blade and the comb are seating real good. That one's done. I'll take a little bag. It's very humid here in Texas, so I put them in bags right away. Noisy. Quieter. Cuts like butter. Look at that. Fantastic. Let it run a little longer. All right. Bag. You think I should try them on the dog? She's not going to let me try them on her. She doesn't need grooming anyway. That was not too bad. And this is test string. It's a flat string that I can test the blades with. And I can tell how well it's going to cut fur by the test string and the way it looks. But I do like to test it on both. There we go. It makes such a mess in my shop. There's fur all over the place. It's a little oily. Let it run a minute. That was ready. Try the 5 next. I think it was the Fords that had the issue. Sounds good? Oh man, it's cutting great. Look at that. Cut perfect. We're getting lucky so far. Alright, this is the, oh, yes it is. A little more time here. Alright, it's kind of good. Thought it was dragging a little bit there, it's not. A little noisy. I couldn't hear it with the air compressor running. Let's see if this is one with the low spring tension. No, it's not. I think the alignment's off, so I'm going to realign this one and see if that'll cut a little bit better. It was cutting pretty good. I just felt like it was kind of dragging just a little bit. Alright, sorry I can't see the screen, folks. If anybody's asking questions or seeing anything. 241 people watching. Hey, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. It helps our business down here in Texas grow. We do mail-in sharpening from all around the United States. These blades came from someone in the Midwest. So I'm trying to get them done tonight, and I'll get them back in the mail tomorrow. So they can pet their dog, keep their puppy pretty. All right, that's cutting better. I think we had it misaligned. Oh yeah, look at that. That's wonderful. We're turning this fan off. That's part of the problem, blowing everything everywhere. It's very hot down here in Texas. Let it run a minute. That's good. Put it in this little bag. One on the light side. It's within tolerances. Oh, very noisy. Oh, that's cutting great. I can tell by the test string how it's going to cut. Oh, I'll say that. Look at that. Not cutting as good as I want it to. All right, let's see if we can redo it here. Let's clean it up. I think it's a spring tension issue. Ben, are you still online? What do you think, Ben? Have you seen this before? Ray Pope, I think he's in Indiana, came up with this idea. So you can look at the spring and just give it just a little tension to even it out. It looks pretty good. If I keep it light, so I can see how even the spring is going to be all the way around. I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but I thought it was a good idea that Ray Pope came up with. It makes it easy to put the blade back in there. I took a screwdriver and made it basically a chisel. So I don't have to take it apart. And I can tell there's much more spring tension in it now. Perfect. I'm right in the middle of this thing. Wonderful. Now let's see if it cuts better. I'm catching hair. Oh yeah, there it is. Now it's cutting good. So there's an example of the spring tension. Ben, do you follow Ray Pope? It's just one of those clamps. Some guys put it on their bench. Some guys put it on a 2x4. Like this way, I can take it places. it makes adjusting those blades faster than trying to do. I have arthritis real bad, and so it's real hard for me to get any grip with this. Those young guys can do it. Us old guys have problems. All right, 2 more blades. Oh, that's cutting good too. Cutting great. Just let it run another minute or 2. Man, what a mess I've got out here. Hang on, Ben. Damn compressor. I think his YouTube channel is called Precision Sharpener. And I believe he's in Indiana, here in the United States. I'm almost positive he's in Indiana. Ray Pope, he's got a few videos out there, and that's where I saw that particular design for that clamp. Now this blade is cutting really well with the test string, and I don't think my fur is long enough to use this big 3.5. We'll see. Yeah, the problem is this blade is for really thick hair. It's not dragging. It is cutting the top fibers. So, and my wife's not going to let me do this on her hair. Alright, well that's the last one. I like the alignment. Oh, just a little bit off on the alignment. That could make a huge difference. I don't like the way it sounds. I need a little tension. Just a little bit. You know, Ben, I think I'll do a video on this. This is not my idea. There it is. Home Spark Knife. Jim there just gave you his YouTube channel. I may do a video on this thing. Not my idea, though. It was Jim. It was Ray Pope's. Just cutting. All right, folks. Now I'm going to clean up the shop. Appreciate everybody watching this afternoon. I'll probably do another live stream tomorrow morning when I do those hair shears, and I've got some barber blade. I'll have one barber blade to do. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a great evening. Thanks, Jim, Ben. Appreciate y'all watching as always. Take care.